there was just a scene in that, and I'm just going to give him his props. Man, oh man, situation. I mean, we're talking Alabama, I believe it was, and it was a typical Alabama mob. It went after this black boy. One boy hit him, and then another boy came up and hit him, and then another boy came up and hit him, and some girls came around and started beating on him, and then there was a whole crowd of these, excuse my expression, but white people beating up on this black boy. Now, what happens from here is hysterical to me, but it is shocking. So I understand why they would want to take it off because of that. You know, it's shocking for some people, and there is some violence in it, but they have to take it off for everybody. You can't just have it floating around and then let unsuspecting people duet it and then give them the violation for something that you're floating around on TikTok. It's unfair. Anyway, so back to the story in this riverboat Alabama situation. So these, white kids were beating it down this little black boy, little chubby black boy. They were all around him. I mean, there had to be, I would say, 7, maybe 8. And I kid you not, black folks came out of nowhere. Now, I know this is not supposed to. They came from every direction, I swear to God. They came from land and sea. A boy starts swimming, and the boy just jumped in the river and came. They're calling him a hero. It's hilarious. But I maybe it's what I said. This is what I said, and I'll say it here. This is 2023. If you think that black people are going to sit around and let you enslave them, abuse them, and especially beat them like that, you're sadly mistaken. Because black folks will come out of nowhere to protect a boy or girl in that situation. We are not going to sit by and let 8 people just beat some boy to death and just sit there and watch it. It's not going to happen. And what is it with the racism and stuff going on anyway in 2023? Stop that mess. There used to be a song out years ago by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. And I can barely speak, let alone sing, but I will try. And it was something like, teach your children well, the parents' hell will surely go by, or something like that. And be within your dreams, because the past is just a goodbye. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh. And they know they love you, or something like that. Anyway, teach your children well. Okay, I'm old. I'm bringing up old 70s songs. But teach your children well. Don't let your kids go out there and take out their racism on someone, like just jumping on that one kid. That was just wrong. So there was some unsportsmanlike activity going on regardless of color. But then I do sense that was perhaps racially motivated, because they were going to beat that boy to death or beat him to the point where he would have needed some serious medical condition. But I'm telling you that the black people came out of every direction. So if that's wrong to say, it was a hilarious. I love the video. That boy is a hero. He swam to his defense. I just can't get over that. He swam to his defense. Now it did get a little out of hand, because I saw their clips, and in one of the clips, or at this point there, it had gotten escalated. Okay, because when I say black people came out of nowhere, I mean they came from every direction for real, and they were beating the living bejesus out of some of those boys and girls out there today, or whenever that was taped, and it was not pretty to see. So I can understand why you wouldn't want to keep that going on without warning, but it was they earned that. I don't think anyone wants to see any of that, period. But we really don't want to see a crowd of people beating a Black boy to death. We're not going to tolerate that. This will not happen in 2023. I need all the racist people to understand that not only just Black people, but I think people of all colors will not tolerate that. We will not allow that. Here you are in Alabama. That kind of stuff is not tolerable. And people need to teach their kids. It's not tolerable. Look, just because Black people don't go around beating up people all day like some of y'all want to do to them doesn't mean they don't have the ability to fight. And I think that was proven in that video. I mean, we can all be copacetic with each other, or you can live like that. Who wants to live like that? No one. So teach your children well and understand that nobody is anyone's slave. In 2023, you have no right or privilege to beat someone to death in 2023 and think others are going to allow it to happen. It's not going to work. It will not be tolerated. And that was the point of what I was trying to say. And maybe that was a little too harsh, but that is the reality of it.